I felt like destroying everything, including myself. I wanted to set the whole street on fire and stand there watching it burn. I was a volcano erupting. Years of volatile activity trapped beneath the surface, kept out of sight, now overflowing uncontrollably into my life. What simmered before was now burning a hole through the pan. My body seemed ill-equipped to deal with the unfettered rage coursing through my veins. What could I do but ride it out, like a junkie going cold turkey, a patient on a doctorless ward screaming out in the night, unheard as the screams were all within, considerate even in my suffering, or ashamed. My head pounded. Something inside demanded blood. Something deeper still only wanted peace, an end to this occupation. The medication was suppressing the rage, the life force, everything, giving me a phony baseline of serotonin high, while keeping the anger deep and hidden. Now that anger was rising up, the life force rebalancing. Pure rage engulfed me. I felt on the very edge of sanity, but as anger returned, so did clarity, and I could write, where before I stared at a blank page in frustration. But every word, every line, was a distortion of the truth, warped by anger. It was hard to manage, though I could feel its shape, its angles, its edges. The rage made its case to me sincerely, and yet I sensed its unbelonging, its rigidness, and underneath that facade, its willingness to surrender, to break, the stiff becoming supple, hard becoming soft, the rage becoming malleable. And in time, the anger passed, like a storm receding into a bleak, soulless sky. Then the rain came, heavy, seeming to put out the fire, leaving me empty, lifeless, as if all the lights had gone out. I moved from that rage into a deep depression. There was no hope, no light, just the feeling of being broken and lonely. A leafless tree in midwinter, standing solitary on the icy green. And slowly I began to question all I had felt, had said, and had done while in that spirit of rage. The way I felt drunk, without drink, high on red mist, the damage I did and could have done if I didn't resist. And as the rage had intoxicated me before, now the melancholy descended upon me. I went from cocksure to not sure. I saw the bars of my prison cell before me, seeing how strong they were, yet knowing they were created and maintained by me. I was both the prisoner and the guard. And I cried inside for all those tortured souls like me, suffering, serving time while others lived and loved. The sadness ran so deep it became like oil, leagues beneath me dating back to times ancient. Melancholy became my new drug, the warmth of its darkness sensitive to my state of fragility. And as this oil flowed through me, greasing gears, lubricating all the dry, scorched fragments of myself, this stage too seemed to be shifting, slowly transforming into another, one that was neither rage nor sadness, not anger or depression, but somewhere above both, yet neither here nor there. But where? Somewhere less dense. The heavy weight lifted off me like a bench press, less stress and less excess. More energy was now entering my physical, creating fertile ground for the spiritual. Previously strangled by their own roots, small shoots, so cute, broke through the soil. This appearance was growth's proof. Spirit flowering soul fruits, where before there was no truth. Now I knew I'd be home soon. Now there was more stillness, less confusion, more scope and room for improvement, more movement. No longer me against the planet, less manic. I found rest from panic, more space for light to enter. My heart was beating more boldly from its center. Still suspended between poles, but no longer under any entity's control. I found working towards a long-term goal made me feel more whole. The silver lining of an empty grey cloud with nothing yet to give. Absence was rife, a dark space waiting for light. I became like a subterranean cave. Tiny bioluminescent beings lit the walls, safe, away from the nuclear fallout, yet still separated from it all. And in time I heard the call, realizing it was time to rise from the fall, but I stalled, so the seeming comfort in my demise and I had to brawl. The call came from within and was mirrored without in small sparks and strange unfamiliar sounds, appearing to guide me from the warmth of my cave to the cold plains beyond it, where light was ablaze. To align with this light now the challenge I face, to let there be light, to allow it its place. This is not like the lights on the walls underground. This light is for those souls who seek the profound. This light is so bright, so vast and so wide, yet somehow I know that this light is inside. My journey to now, from a furious slave, growing through storms, maturing in flames, alchemical formulas, spurious claims, took time to discern, to listen and learn. In silence I saw all from crown to its base, and great came the smile from the frown on its face.